Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Hello there, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. I'm actually not sure which book is it that she's asking for, but I think it's this one that you get from defeating the Undine drop. I think, anyway.
Huh? That can't be.
I guess...
Great!
Elder Cloak. A cloak only high-ranking Renan Astral Art practitioners are permitted to wear. Many Renans train the hopes of wearing their own one day.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if anyone has ever actually met a beautiful flirty librarian before, because I am starting to wish I could. What? I like books, and I like good-looking women. Can you blame me?
Yeah!
You dummy!
Also, it's a huge bonus that they'll probably be well-read, intellectual, and into fiction. So there'll be a lot of subjects to talk about. I mean, the only thing better would be someone who's into light novels, manga, anime.
Whoa!
Not sure why that gives me a pancake recipe though.
And then she has to come along and...
Hey, you're looking a little red there. You working up a fever, or...?
You dummy!
What did I do?
So apparently, finishing Bibliophile unlocks a quest in the Vicent Inn.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay.
Dohalim pancakes!
Huh?
What?
Filled with equal parts compassion and passion, always ready to boldly rescue anyone from the perils of the munchies. Delectable, ineffable Dohalim pancakes! Get 'em while they're hot!
That's quite the sales pitch.
This is all new to me as well, I assure you.
Why, if it isn't Lord Dohalim himself! Care for a pancake, my lord?
Might as well have some while we're here.
Indeed. However, I'm not sure how I feel about eating my own visage in front of the populace.
At least let me show you how to make them! I'll also teach you the most important part, how to draw Lord Dohalim.
Oh, this sounds like pure gold. I'm game.
Hey, we should make some pancakes right now.
They were drawing Dohalim's face back there. That seems like a handy trick to keep in your back pocket.
The recipe's light on ingredients, and a little extra work could bring the flavor right out.
Great, then let's make some together. Our very own personalized pancakes.
Sure, I got this.
You're out, Alphen. I don't need spicy pancakes. You're out too, Kisara. You'd win easily.
Win what? Is it a competition?
Yes, a contest between me, Xion, and Dohalim.
Wait, what? I'm more of an eating specialist.
You can say that again.
I accept any and all challenges.
Great, then I'll be the judge.
I can gather the ingredients.
Okay, then it's on.
Hey, what about me?
Maybe we'll have some luck finding what we need at the farm.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Right. Thanks.
Oh. Whoa! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to find out once and for all whose pancakes reign supreme.
I guess he's emceeing now.
Let's hear some thoughts from Kisara, our judge.
Indeed. This is a highly eclectic group of competitors. I look forward to seeing what they produce for us today.
Expectations sure are running high. And here comes Shion with her entry.
I applied all of my know-how to this, and put extra care into the visual presentation.
Well, that's bold.
Nothing wrong with Shion holding her head high. Let's see how it tastes. What?
I mixed in some candy that tingles the tongue.
Oh, I see. It's creative. I'll give it that. But it's quite, a mouthful, as it were. It might be too sweet.
Well, I should hope so. I put in as much food and sugar as I could. It should provide 3 days' worth of nourishment.
3 days worth?
Our judge has been left stunned.
And not in a good way.
Now it's time for the Lord himself.
Here is what I made.
What the?
Dohalim pancakes!
I can't believe he actually did the art.
Go on, relish my crowning achievement to your heart's content.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Not even a moment's pause.
Dohalim, there's some strange liquid leaking out of this.
Indeed. I gathered delicacies the world over and packed them all in. That's what makes my masterpiece so good. Pancakes are overrated anyways.
And you're out.
Defeat.
And just like that, his lordship is disqualified.
What do I do? I just made regular old pancakes. They're both just so eccentric. And mine is so... How am I supposed to follow their acts?
You're not
Rinwell,
supposed to!
You're up.
Okay, I'm coming. Just putting on some finishing touches. Woo! Oh, Oodle. Ah! Your face! Whew. Are you sure? Well, okay.
Oh, Hoodle
I-
pancakes?
I'll never forget you, Hoodle.
What?
Huh?
Okay, made it. Here you go.
Oh no, you didn't.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's see what Judge Kisara thinks.
Let's see. It's nice and soft around the edges, and yet there's a Hoodle face firmly imprinted in the middle. The contrast of fluffiness and firmness is simply fascinating. And there's a sweet texture that's nicely offset by the jam's tartness. That, and it's the strangest thing, it gives me this odd sense of ardor and conviction. I give this A perfect winning score.
Rinwell takes the title!
Looks like you reign supreme over Pancakedom.
I don't understand. I thought I'd gotten the look and taste perfect. What could I have done wrong? Huh? Where's Kisara?
She took off running to burn off the food she ate.
I may have done her a disservice. I guess I was only thinking about what I personally would want to eat.
You know, these other ones are actually pretty good. I could go for more of this texture and salty sweetness.
I agree. Still, they pale next to Rinwell's pancakes.
Yeah, no question there.
In fact, I would love to partake in them again sometime. Whatever gave it such a fright?
Don't worry about it. I'll draw all of your faces next time.
I can't wait.
You just draw them, right?
She on pancakes recipe. What? Strange juice drips out of it. Huto pancakes. Huto assembled by some sheer miracle. Since then, he's refined his craft and keeps trying to hoist it onto the others? What? Also, I finally caught all 44 fish.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I caught the last one I needed.
You know, don't you think we're running?
A piranha from Nevira, using a lure that, well, had nothing at all to do with it, so I would say that was more of a lucky break if anything else. I didn't think I would catch
a little
it,
low on
if I'm going
food?
to be honest.
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Tenebrae Mark III. Out of curiosity.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. There we go.
Duh.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Alright, I'm gonna have to test this out against some boss fishes. But I'll do that on my own time. Let's see.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay, whose turn is it to cook today?
Nice try, Law. We all know it's your turn.
Damn, was I that obvious? All right, guess I'll get to it.
Wait, before you get started. Remember when the three of us fixed pancakes back on the farm?
I remember how weirdly proud you were of yours.
Wait, don't tell me you want a rematch.
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just, I've been thinking about something ever since that day. I used every trick in the book to make the perfect pancake, and yet...
You're wondering why you lost, right?
Pretty sure it's because you pumped Isara here with enough sugar to give a Zoogle a...
Anyways, I've come up with a recipe, and was hoping you guys could taste them and tell me what you think.
All right. I'm up for round 2. Challenge accepted.
Wait, are we all doing this?
Come on. Shion's clearly put a lot of work into this. I'm sure they'll be great. Right, everyone?
Thanks. Okay, wait here. I'll have them fixed up in just a few moments. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Here are your pancakes.
I can't wait. Let's see how they taste. Damn. The way these spices jump about in your mouth, you'd think they'd cancel each other out, but somehow they work brilliantly.
They're so sweet. I feel like they'll melt in my mouth. Every bite makes me feel like I'm in heaven.
Holy crap! These are so rich, just the way I like them! I can't stop stuffing them in my face!
You chose the perfect ingredients and heated them just enough to bring out their flavor. Amazing!
The presentation is simply exquisite, and they have such a pure, refined taste to them as well.
They're
Perfect!
Shion, these pancakes are amazing.
Really? I'm so glad they turned out well.
Although, don't we all seem to have different impressions of how they actually taste?
You're right. It's like everyone was eating something completely different.
Here, let me take a bite of yours, Alphen.
It's true. I fine-tuned them to suit each person's unique tastes.
You did that for everyone's pancakes? That must have been a lot of extra work.
It was, but I learned something important in doing so. You see, I was so focused on trying to make something that I thought would please people that I forgot to consider who I was actually serving.
Here, water!
Thanks, Renwell. I thought I was a goner.
What's important as a cook isn't what I want people to feel about my food. It's about accommodating what they're looking for in a meal.
Well said, Shion. I'm so proud of you for figuring that out. No recipe is complete without love and care for whoever's eating it. Those alone make a dish taste better than any spice could.
So one might say that what makes a meal are both those who prepare it and those who eat it, rather than the food alone. How insightful.
You've grown so much as a cook, Shion. I have nothing left to teach you.
Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
Shion, Love Chef. What? The ultimate porridge derived from extensive research, the key to such a vaunted status, love, the finest flavoring of them all. What? What exactly does the MF in this porridge stand for?
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a...
Murus flegit. I'm actually running low on milk and eggs. Eh.
This came out so good. I almost...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. So, Kisara, once this fight is all over, I'm guessing you plan on heading back to Vicente?
Yeah. I've seen and learned so much traveling Dano with you all. I want to see those lessons applied back home. Hopefully I can use that knowledge to help reform Menancia even further, so it can be a model to other realms. What about you, Alphen? What's your plan?
That's a good question. I think I would be happy just to be able to put my fighting days behind me and live a calmer, more peaceful life. Granted, all I've ever known is how to swing a sword. I'm not sure that switch will be so easy. Still, as long as I have somewhere to come home to, somewhere with a roof and 4 walls without any holes in them, that'll be good enough for me. It would be a home with enough food to make sure I don't go hungry, and a warm bed at night so I don't freeze. It wouldn't have to be anything fancy.
You've always been modest like that. But you're forgetting something else that makes a home. Family. What if you and Shion...
I'd hate to make this conversation all about me. Is there anything you want for yourself once things are over?
For myself? I've never really thought about it. Well, there is one thing I can think of. I don't know if I should say it, though.
Yeah?
I want a fishing pond.
Really?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while now. I love fishing, but it's always been such a process to actually do. You always have to make all these preparations before you go out and fish. It'd be nice to have a place I could visit without that hassle. Dig a pond, fill it with water, and get some fish for it. If I could do that, I wouldn't have to worry about Zeugles, and everyone could use it.
You really do love fishing if you're even thinking of ways to help other people enjoy it.
I do. Just don't tell him I said any of this, okay?
Him? You mean Dohalim? True. If he caught wind of it, it might turn into a way bigger project than it really needs to be.
Not only that, he's still determined to make Vicente's residents happy. But personally, I feel his power would be better put to use elsewhere. So if I ever get around to making my fishing pond, I'd rather do it on my own.
Well, if you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know my lures from my rods, but I can definitely help with any manual labor you need.
That's sweet of you to offer. I think I'll take you up on that. And then, with the fish I catch there, I could treat everyone to special home-cooked dinners. I'm getting excited already just thinking about it. I suppose I never realized until this conversation that I had any dreams like that for myself. Thank you, Alphen. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Final player.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
We've reached our destination. We've reached our destination.
Huh? hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renin graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
Wait, were you planning to actually snorkel in it?
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Hilganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, Dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
In an instant! Impact Cross! Not a chance!
By the power of flame!
Dohalim! Hey! Blow them away! My turn!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
A six-armed giant. Is this the Zeugl from...
out of our way! I'll take the brunt of his hits!
Take this!
Outstanding form!
Annihilation! Lightning!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get the heart!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here's a healing arc!
First strike!
First aid!
I'll finish you here and now!
That'll bring you down!
Armor won't save you!
Far enough!
Confiscated!
It's on!
I'll heal you all! First aid! Radiant
Hurricane!
Try harder! My turn!
Water! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let me show you what my
Thunder
heart
Fang!
can do! Rise and
This
shine!
one's mine!
Talon Sword!
The flame inside me, yours!
I don't have much left!
Talon Hurricane! Armor won't save you!
That move! It looks like we
Here
made a
comes a big
mess!
one!
Not in your dreams!
No further!
Going
Hit on it!
This one's mine!
That's freaking
Try harder! Not a chance! Thunder! Thunder Fang!
Go! I feel like me again.
You're mine!
Annihilation! Magna... Ray! Annihilation! Magna...
That's what you won't get.
Thunder!
Healing circle!
Appreciate the help!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Take this!
Magna Ray!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
Try harder! Ignite!
What a relief! I'll finish you here and now!
Arch shield!
Talon Sword!
Thunder Fang!
Meteor!
Amazing.
Thunder!
Now you see what I can do!
Leave the chargers to me!
I'll In a finish you vine! here and
Walk like a bone.
You're mine! My turn!
In the sky! Water!
This one's all mine!
See what happened there as you crossed me. shouldn't have done that.
Ignite!
Not like this.
Burning strike!
Incineration wave! Take this!
What's this?
I'm not done!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Prepare to be healed and made.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know somebody's got my back.
Attack the hurricane strike! I'll finish you here and now. Oh, now you're talking.
Strike! I'm nearly done for. Void blast!
I was hoping that could hit me up in the air.
In a bind.
This one's
mine!
The enemy's on the rope.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Azure Storm!
Instant!
Burn!
Dark wind.
Thunder!
Here,
Thunderfang!
Swallow dance.
Thunder!
Now I'm in the groove.
Thunderfang!
It was nice while it lasted.
Thunder! Here I come! No escape!
Reload!
Azure Storm!
Annihilate! Mega
Azure Storm!
Now you see what I can do.
Reload!
Negative
Thunderfang!
gate.
I'm all stuffed up!
Azure
Annihilate!
Storm!
Bloody holiday.
Don't mind if I do! Sighting! Graviton field!
Azure Storm! The flame inside me!
Mega
You're
ray!
to be let free!
Annihilation!
Soaring blast.
Power of flame!
Here comes
Finish
something
without
big.
a trace. Try to dodge!
No further.
Let the marksman handle this!
Here I come! Thunderfang!
Annihilation! Lightning! Downfall!
Thunder!
Cyanide! I'm all
Azure
stuffed
Storm!
up! Mega ray! I won't give up!
You! Stay away from my friend! Azure Storm! Here I
Anything in
come!
armor is all mine. I'll smash you.
Azure Storm!
Here goes!
Azure Storm! Thunderfang! Burn!
Steel force!
Thunderfang!
Blah blah blah! Super
Thunder
Ray! A chain between you get
Thunderfang!
the gist. Divide!
Azure
Blah blah
Storm!
blah! In here! Confiscated!
Azure Storm! Try harder! Not a chance! Thunder! Thunderfang!
Lightning orbs! Blah blah blah! Magic! Holy lance! A chain between blah blah blah!
Thunder!
Savior!
Azure
Power
Storm!
complete focus!
Rimbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Well, we beat it in the end.
Let us harvest what we can use and take it with us.
Built for the sake of it and then cast aside. How sad. Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where'd they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Not today!
First aid! I'm not so good with airborne targets. Mega ray!
Thunderfang!
Annihilation!
Flying free!
What did they turn?
Thunderfang! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Thunderfang!
Like
Back
moths
in
to the
play!
flame.
You what my arc ready! Rise and shine!
Struck! Thunder!
Resurrection!
Now I can let loose! I'm not done!
By the power of flames! Vanish without a trace!
Thunderfang! Thunder!
Eat this!
Here I come! Struck! Thunder!
Not much longer to go.
More come up! One final push!
Let's do this together,
You're
Alpha.
mine! I'm not done! First strike!
Flaming meteor! I'm ready! Ground and power! I'm on here! Time to shine!
Now I'm real mad!
I'm on it! Crush!
Big flash!
Vacuum blade! Azure storm!
Dragon Thunder! Do it!
Jolie! Throw them away! Now!
Reinforcements incoming! Not a
I'm
problem!
not done! Vacuum blades!
By the power of
Thunder! Azure storm!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up
I'm
with
not
this!
done! New escape! Void flash! Devastation!
Burning
Soaring light spear!
Shield and flame!
Devastation!
Red!
Here I come!
Take this!
There! Got you!
Here I come!
Back into the fray!
New escape! Thunderfang!
Here, that'll bring you down! Let the marksman handle
You're
this!
mine!
Searing flame!
Incineration wave!
By the power of
New
flame!
escape!
Gion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Will this help?
Not a chance! I'm not done! You're finished!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn!
Got you! Got you!
Strike!
Mega Ray!
Thunderfang!
Talon Hurricane!
Azure storm! Ignite! You're mine!
Hurricane strike!
Incineration wave! New escape!
Now or never! Shouldn't have messed with me!
Burning! I never miss!
Azure storm!
More?
I'll heal you all!
Have you ever considered anything?
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Okay, you're finished! Void flash! You picked the wrong fight!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
No more! New escape! You're finished!
Annihilation!
Devastation!
Go in.
Hurricane thrust! You're mine!
Dragon down! Here I go!
Thunderfang!
House it!
It's over! Vacuum blade!
More?
Smash you!
Do it! Here! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now! You're mine! New escape! Devastation! Void flash! It's over!
Explosion!
Here I come! I'm not done! This one's all mine! Thunderfang! Azure storm! There!
Fury! Burning! Roar! Hear my call!
Vacuum blade! Not pushed down!
Flaming meteor! I'm on it! Ground and pound! Talon Hurricane! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Take this! Strike!
Hurricane
It's
strike!
over!
Look sharp!
Devastation!
Eternal
Devastation!
Anything
Take
you
this!
want!
Strike!
Into the
No
fray!
escape!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Eternal Devastation!
Annihilation!
Crush!
I'm on it!
Hurricane strike! I'm gone! Blizzard
Eternal
Blow!
Devastation!
Now I'm
You're
in
mine!
the ring!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hear me! Flame
Now!
of fury!
Here I come! No escape!
Hurricane
Strike!
How long is this elevator?
Now
Look
I'm
at
in
it.
the groove!
Because, frankly, the fights aren't that bad, and this is very good XP. Yeah.
Azure storm!
Blizzard
So,
Blow!
this works out very well for me.
Make your way!
Still, though, I can't help but be curious.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oh, so there's the end of the elevator ride.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
That sounds alarmingly dumb.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get...
Now we're not...
roll now!
These ones can run rings around us.
Eternal devastation! Thunderfang!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Not today!
Reload!
Thunderfang! Thunder!
Radiant Punch!
Do it! Glimmer Dragon!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Hurricane Strike!
Burning
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
Going in!
Spread!
Thunder!
Shield
Dragon
Shout!
Spread!
I still got a ways to go.
And the XP isn't too bad at least. Pixie Crystal? I guess that leads deeper into the dungeon, so... Oh, now. Damn, you're fast.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
No further! I'm not done!
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun! No way!
Soaring Light Spear! Here I come! This one's all mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Am I on a roll or
Cyclopedia
what?
Zuko.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
K-Knight Vest. A vest worn by a legendary dog renowned for its dagger stick. But not intended to be worn by...
My word.
Really? You might as well have just put Rapide's vest on that instead of K-Knight. Oh man, I gotta love all
This
these
must be the
references.
work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Guess I missed. Misread the landing.
It's on! Eat this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it! Azure Storm!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I lack the energy for healing arts.
Is there really nothing over? Ooh. Well now.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite. given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Right, here goes!
Let's do this together, Alvin.
Yours to be let free! Strike! Take this! And more of this and I'll burn out! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
No backing down!
Head whenever!
Back into the
Thunderstrike!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Holy cloak. A cloak blessed with divine protection believed to ward off evil energy and provide happiness and good luck.
We
to
got
the
some
wearer.
good equipment!
I can't... Can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Let's dispose of this trash. We need to use all the power to accomplish
An
this.
astral art?
That's my cue.
Their arts were interrupted.
Shut them down!
Searing flame! Reload!
Ready and raring!
Searing flame! Reload! Hear me! Flame
Now I'm in
fury!
trouble!
Burn
Not a
it!
chance!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Water! Hear my call!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane!
Try harder!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you. No, I don't think I can.
It's on! You'll pay for that!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Well, this place might go on a bit longer, but unfortunately I've hit my time limit for this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed Tales of Arise. I sincerely hope you'll consider giving me your viewership again in the future sometime. And with... they're not as bad as I thought they'd be. As our ending note, I give you all a fun bye.